So you're watching this video because you are studying for your health or life insurance examination. And this concept of the difference between insurers, insurance agencies, insured, and insurance agent is probably one of the first concepts that you run into. And hopefully you're not too discouraged. You just got to understand a little bit of the concepts, connect those, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And also I'll give you a little bit of information about what how these companies make insurance agents and companies actually do make some money. So let's go ahead and get started. So my name is Jocelyn, and this YouTube channel helps people to understand insurance concepts, pass their health and life insurance exam, and also share the ins and outs of being a health insurance agent, or actually just ins and outs of being an insurance agent, period, whether it's life or health. So let's start with insurers. So you'll either hear it called the insurer. You might also hear it called the insurance company. And when you really start going into it, you'll hear the carriers. That's typically what we say as insurance agents, is we'll call it the carriers. And they just provide the insurance coverage, and they issue particular policies and contracts. If you're in health, you're probably familiar with companies like United Healthcare, Humana, Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield. If you're in life, you're familiar with companies like MetLife, Prudential, Mass Mutual. So those are the insurers. And what they do is they distribute policies that help to insure those people that are the insured with the ED. So we got the ER, and then we got the EDs. So the EDs are the people that buy the policies, or sometimes it's not the people that buy the policies, but it's the people that are actually insured. And we'll talk about, learn more about policy owners and insured and stuff like that a little bit later. The next step is that we have the insurance agent, which is who you are. So you are the insurance agent. Now, let me back up a little bit. Now, the insured that you're working with, the people in the population, they can go to the insurer oftentimes and just buy the policy on their own. They don't need to go through an agent particularly. But if they call the insurance carriers and they talk to someone about buying a policy, they're going to talk to an insurance agent. So you can work for the insurance companies as an agent and sell those particular plans. So you can go work for United Healthcare, Humana, Mass Mutual, Prudential, and you can actually work as an insurance agent under that company. But what happens most of the time is that most people want to have the best value. So they'll reach out to an insurance agent because they don't really know, is United Healthcare the better plan versus Aetna versus Humana? If you're in, for example, the Medicare stream, they might go to medicare.gov and they'll put in their zip code, and then they get discovered that there's 26 plans in their area and they have no clue how to help them to make a decision about which the plan is the best one for them. So that's where you come in, and Georgiana comes in and tries to helps the person to decide on what type of insurance, what is their insurance needs, and what is the things that, which carriers are going to combine them up together. So they reach out to agents and you'll have conversations. How much coverage do you need? What are your pre-existing conditions? Do you want a term life insurance, a whole life insurance? Do you want a PPO, a HMO? Those sorts of things, and that's where the insurance agents come in. Now the next one, now you can get contracted directly through the through the carriers, just like you can work for Humana, but you can also just get directly contracted, and you can sell to your own individuals that are in your community, your customers, and you would sell the plan directly to them. Or you can work for an insurance agency. So that's the third person, or actually the fourth person in this line of business. And they provide the coverage by issuing the policies or the contracts. So they help to submit the policies, and they'll deliver the policies to the individuals. And then oftentimes, depending on what line of business that you're in, they'll provide some additional services, make sure that they have any questions, help them out with things. It just depends on what type of insurance agency you have. So you can be an agent and work directly with the insurer. You can be an independent agent and contract with the insurer and sell their policy, or you can work under an insurance agency and actually sell those policies as well. Now, the next question that comes up is, are you an insurance agent or are you a broker? And the definition is a little bit sort of weird. If you're an insurance broker, it says that the broker works on behalf of the person and the agent works on behalf of the company. And I do remember saving one of these questions on one of the exams, like which one do you work for? Where do you work on behalf of? Do you work on behalf of the insured, or do you work on behalf of the insurer? And you actually do work on behalf of the insurance company. Now, and I want to say it's a little bit weird because I would never sell anybody a policy if I didn't feel it was the best policy for them. If, for example, I was trying to sell somebody a health insurance policy and they had a primary care provider that they wanted to have in the network, I wouldn't sell them a plan that didn't have the primary care provider in the network. So in that sense, I work as a broker, and because I want to find the best policy for my customers. But at the same time, I am working on behalf of the insurance company because that's the ones that's going to be paying me. So you're sort of like doing a little bit of both. So why would a person go through an agent versus just going directly through the carriers? Well, like I said before, the person oftentimes have needs where I don't know which one they do. They go online, they say, I want to have health insurance, and they get over inundated by lots of ads and such. So you are responsible to help them out with finding some plans that are good for them, to have a best fit for them. So why then do people go through agencies? So what an agency does is they offer a lot of carriers and plans. It does take time when you are going through and you're finally a licensed agent. You'll find that it takes time to go through all the contracts and all the carriers. And then also oftentimes these insurance agencies will have systems where you can easily quote people on different platforms. It's very cumbersome if you have to go through and compare plans for insurances if you're comparing 4 or 5 different plans by yourself. So these insurance agencies help you to create these connections with the insurer, provide you some support, some technology in order for you to deliver the plans that best fit your customers' needs. So how do they make money? So that's the most important thing. So whether or not they're an agent or an agency, they make a commission off of the sales. So that's what you'll be doing. Depending on what type of agent you are, you might make a salary or an hourly wage. And then sometimes you'll make a commission off of it. That commission can be a percentage, let's say 20% off of the premium, or not 20% off, but 20% of the premium, or it might be a flat fee, such as $500 for every policy you sell. So that's it. So that's the difference between the insurer, insurance agency, insurance agent, or also known as the producer, and the insured. Again, my name is Jocelyn, and this YouTube channel is to help insurance agents to understand concepts so you can pass your health or life insurance exam, and to also share my experiences as an agent. If you like this sort of content, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel to learn more additional information. If there is any particular concept that you'd like me to explore or share, or any experiences that you have, be happy to share. Put them in the comments. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.